Hi, I'm Pete from thehospitalitycoach.net, and this is Driving with Pete. Today I'd like to speak to you a little bit about what's known as gross profit, or how much money we're actually making on any particular item that we're actually selling in our venues. It's really important that you actually know this, and it's something that you need to keep a track of on a regular basis. Supplies on a regular basis will slowly inch the cost of supplies up, and what you think you're making on a particular item will generally change. And what I've noticed is suppliers can inch their prices up every 6 months, and they're not obligated to send you a fax or an email, or even have the sales representative visit and say, look, the price of carrots has gone up this month, you'll need to adjust your prices accordingly. What I actually notice is things just inch up, especially the seasonal items like fresh produce, but it's generally the way with everything. The way inflation works, your supplies will go up. So you really need to keep an eye on your invoices when stock gets delivered, and notice and track the pricing of things. If you've got a good point of sale system, and this is something we'll talk on another episode. If you've got a good point of sale system, you will be able to track these prices, and you'll get alerted when certain supplies increase in purchase price. But if you don't, you're really going to have to be on your game and keep track of those things. Now, what is gross profit? Gross profit is the percentage of your profit divided by your sales price. And if you don't have a point of sale system that can track that, a simple Excel spreadsheet will be able to track it. And look, things do get a little bit more complicated than that when you're making certain items. So let's say you've got a breakfast that you've put together. There's a lot of ingredients in that breakfast that need their pricing tracked. So again, you can use an Excel spreadsheet to track your menu items and what they're costing you, or you can find a purpose-specific product that will actually track the cost of production for certain menu items and give you a gross profit on each of those items. Now, once we do know what our gross profit is, it's also important to track your sales and how much of every item you actually sell. Because if you're making an amazing gross profit on a product that doesn't sell very much at all, and you're making a horrible gross profit on the one item that everybody's purchasing every time they visit your venue, you really need to assess what you're actually doing there. So, it's a little bit like the case of the 80-20 rule. If you're making 80% of your cash flow from only 20% of your stock, well, that 20% of stock really needs to be well priced. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult to make your profit and loss look like something that's not too scary at the end of each month when you're assessing it. So make sure you get that right. My name's Peter Giannakis. I'm from the hospitalitycoach.net. This is Driving with Pete. Look forward to speaking with you about point of sale systems in my next installment.